Hi, I'm certainly glad you could join me today, because today, let's do a fantastic painting. Let's do the little painting that you see at the little animated opening at the beginning of each show. So I tell you what, let's start out, have them run all the colors across the screen, and let me show you what I've done up here. I've taken my standard old pre-stretched 18 by 24 inch canvas, or whatever size you want, doesn't matter. And I've taken and painted the basic scene on here with black gesso. And I've just very rough, just sort of laid in an idea here and there. And on top of that, on the black part here, I've covered all that with a thin coat of liquid clear. And then on top of the liquid clear, I've covered all of this black area with a lavender color made from alizarin crimson and a little touch of phthalo blue. The top, we just got a little liquid white on. So let's get started, have a good time. It's a beautiful little painting, and we'll just see what we can do with it. We'll take a little touch of the phthalo blue. And let's just drop in a very quick little sky up here, using little crisscross strokes. And just go right across, like so, like so. And these little shapes that we've painted in here, don't worry about them, just paint right over them, right over them. Phthalo blue is so transparent that it'll allow those to show right through. Don't even worry about them. There. Now then, I've got several brushes going. I'm going to take another brush and put the corner of it into titanium white. Titanium white, don't go away, I'll be right back. The least little touch of cad yellow. Okay. Now the corner of the brush that has the yellow, I'm going to tip to the bottom down here. Right here. And just blend that upward. Now that'll turn a very slight greenish hue. It'll look like a little bright spot right there. Doesn't do much right now, but later on in this painting, you'll love what it does. Now then, now I'm going back to the brush that I used to put the lavender color on. Take a little bit of that same lavender color and just cover up my dark shapes here. That's all we're doing. Allow some of that lavender just to flow right into the sky here. It makes a very soft, misty effect far, far away. That's what I like so much about these paintings. Over here on the other side, just a little bit. There. This black gesso is fantastic because it'll paint a large portion of the painting for you. There. It allows you to go ahead and fill in all those big dark areas in advance. Okay. Now then, we can come back here and have some fun. Maybe today we'll have us a little mountain. I'll tell you what, I'll just use that same basic lavender color. Maybe add a little touch of crimson to it, a little bit more to the reddish side. Same lavender color we painted the whole canvas with. Okay, cut off our little roll of paint. Let's go right up here. You have to make your first major decision. Where does your mountain live? Right up there. Like so. And maybe it's got some bumps and all kind of little things. And they go right on over. It doesn't matter, wherever you want them. Wherever you want them. Scrape off all the excess paint. You can hear how hard I'm scraping probably. Just really get in there and raise Cain with it. With our large brush, we want to grab this and let it blend downward. Just let it blend right on down. Now, I don't want to kill all this area here. It's most important to me. I want to save that because later on that's going to look like a beautiful little area that's lit right in there. It'll make sense in a minute. There we go. Now then, let's take our knife here. We'll take titanium white, least little touch of bright red in it, least little touch, maybe a little touch of that lavender in there too, just to dull it down some. Yep, still too bright, a little more lavender. There we go. There. Okay, that'll be our highlight color. Now then, I'll take some more of that lavender and we'll set it right here. And we'll put less white into that. Much less. And that'll be our shadow color. Now we have highlight and shadow both. Tell you what, since we got the shadow color on our knife, let's start with that little roll of paint. Let's go right up here. Maybe the light's coming from the left today. What the heck? And we'll go right in here. And I just want to put a little bit of shadow indication. Don't want much. Just a very small amount. And don't worry about these trees, because anything we don't like, we'll just paint right over it. There. Now then, back to our highlight color. And begin looking at this. begin picking out little individual things in here. And maybe this comes right down like so. Absolutely no pressure at all. No pressure. Let it just sort of float through here. Maybe it comes down, and then it just disappear. Now then, back here, I'm going to change to the small knife and get back in these little places. Little small knife really works wonders. There we go. And we can drop a few little shadows here and there. Just a few. Just a few. Maybe there's another little peak that lives right there, wherever you want them. Into your world, you place them wherever you feel that they should be. There we go. Now then, a little bit of our shadow color. We need a distinct shadow behind here. Just like that. There. Okay. A little touch more here and there. There. Now then, let me clean a brush here. Dirtied up all my brushes. Wash it off, give it a good shake, and just beat the devil out of it. Now, very lightly, I want to tap this, following the angles, and then lift upward, 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 upward. This will make it very soft and very distant over here. Follow these angles. There we go. And we haven't destroyed this light area. It looks like a little glow there. Okay. That's enough for a mountain. It's not very important in this painting. It's just there, just because it looks nice. Let's take some black, a little Prussian blue, some phthalo green, a little more phthalo green. There we go. Just looking for very dark colors. Okay, let me wipe off the old knife. Grab a fan brush. This is a beautiful painting, and unlike most of them, I know exactly what this one's going to be since we used it in the opening. It only takes a few minutes to paint those little rascals in the opening. But it takes a lot of fantastic people a long time to put that together. We'll just make the indication of some distant trees far, far away. There we go. There they are. See now that little area right there? Isn't that beautiful? It just makes those trees jump out at you. There. Maybe a few of these trees, maybe they got a little more sunlight, a little more water, and they got a little bigger, and you can see a little more detail in them. Just a few here and there. One or two. Or in your painting, maybe you want more than one or two. Whatever. It's up to you. Now then, let me find a clean brush. I want to create the illusion down here of mist. This is going to be our waterfall right in here. So I want that to have mist right up here on top of it. We'll just go into a light color, white or whatever you got, just a very light color. Tap a little bit of paint into the bristles. And just very gently here, begin tapping in some color. Just tap it. Okay, I beat the brush just to remove excess paint. Now then, just want to start blending it all together. Let me clean the brush. Just beat the devil out of it. That's the most fun part of this. Now we can very gently, see how soft that is? A clean brush. Now we'll begin